Cup qualifying is officially included from Nashville Super Speedway, and Denny Hamlin has won his second pole of 2024. What's going, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, Cup Series qualifying has officially included from Nashville Super Speedway, and Denny Hamlin has won the pole. This is Denny Hamlin's second pole of the 2024 season and his 42nd career Cup Series pole. This 11 team was really fast in practice, had really good consistent speed in the practice session, especially in the second group, and I think Denny Hamlin's going to have a really good chance and opportunity to win the race tomorrow. This 11 team is super quick. Denny is looking for his fourth win, trying to turn it around. The last couple weeks have not really gone well for Denny Hamlin, but I think Denny Hamlin's going to be fast. He's been historically really good at Nashville Super Speedway, so I think he's going to have a really good chance and opportunity to get it done. Congratulations, Denny Hamlin. Been really good on concrete tracks. I think he's won the last 2 or 3 straight concrete tracks as well, so I think Denny Hamlin's going to have a really good chance and opportunity to get it done tomorrow afternoon. So congratulations to Denny Hamlin on winning the pole. So now let's take a look at the top qualifiers, and we're going to talk a little bit about the format because I've got some things I want to say about that. So Denny Hamlin wins the pole. Josh Berry qualified second. Came very close to winning the pole. This Ford team is really turned the corner. You think about Josh Berry, still looking for a job going to 2025, though he's been linked to the 21 car for next season. Fantastic run. This Ford team is really building a lot of momentum. I really hope he and Ronnie Childers can work together next year because these two are really starting to get together. He finished his second in qualifying. Fantastic for Josh Berry. He's going to have a good chance and opportunity. This Ford car was really good last year. He'll have a good chance and opportunity. Chris Bell qualifies third. Thought he was going to get the pole, to be honest. He actually would have started second with the speed he showed, but still, very good speed from Chris Bell. This 20 team is building a lot of momentum. They're becoming a championship contender really quickly. They've been really good on these types of tracks. Bell will start third. Good job by Chris Bell. Kyle Larson qualifies fourth. No surprise or shock here. Kyle Larson has been extremely impressive in qualifying. They struggled a little bit in practice, but they had some pretty good long run speed. I do think that Kyle Larson will have a really good chance to win the race tomorrow. Had some pretty good long run speed. He'll start fourth place tomorrow. Good job for Kyle Larson. Brad Keselowski qualifies fifth. Another driver who showed really good speed in practice. Brad Keselowski's been pretty solid in Nashville in the past. I know he spun out a couple years ago and had issues there, but Brad Keselowski I think is going to have a good chance and opportunity to start up front. Great job from Brad Keselowski. He'll start fifth tomorrow afternoon. Tyler Reddick qualifies sixth. Tyler Reddick had really good speed last year at this track. Remember, if I remember correctly, I think he had a tire issue at the end of stage number 1 or at the beginning of stage number 2 that cost him a shot at a great finish. He'll start sixth, be looking for his second win of 2024. William Byron qualifies seventh. Looking to turn around the inconsistency. He did have a great run at Iowa a couple weeks ago. He's been hit or miss at this track. I think William Byron will have a good chance to get up front. He'll start seventh tomorrow afternoon. Ty Gibbs qualifies eighth. Had good speed in practice, was the fastest car overall in the practice session, showed some pretty good long run speed as well. I think he'll have a chance to win. He'll be looking to win the Xfinity Series race here in just a little bit. He'll start in eighth tomorrow. Chris Buescher qualifies ninth. Solid for Buescher, not fantastic, solid though. He'll at least have a chance to get a few points. He'll start ninth. And then Austin Cindric, another solid qualifying run. While he's not been finishing races great, he's been doing a solid job in the qualifying sessions. He'll start inside of the top 10 and 10. Good job for him there. Some other notable qualifiers, that is your top 10. Let's talk about some other notable qualifiers. Austin Dillon, 11th, came very close to making it to the final round. This is something that needed to be turned around because this RCR organization in the teams have not been doing very well recently, so to qualify inside the top 12, good for Austin Dillon. He'll be looking to have a great run tomorrow. Alex Bowman qualifies 12th. Struggled in practice, made that car a little better. He'll be starting in 12th tomorrow. Good job by Alex Bowman. Chase Elliott qualifies 13th. He is still my pick to win tomorrow. I think he will get up front. They were decent in practice. It took a little bit of time for their car to come in. I think Chase has a pretty good long run car. He will start inside the top 15. He'll be looking to have a good run tomorrow. He'll be looking to make up some points as well. Michael McDowell qualified 14th. Decent speed from him. Carson Osbar, another solid qualifying performance. He'll start in 15th tomorrow. Noah Grace is still looking for a job. Will start in 16th. Ryan Blaney had one of the fastest cars on the long run especially. He'll need that long run speed because he's going to be starting in the mid-pack in 18th. Ross Chastain, who I expect to be better in qualifying, he'll be starting in 20th tomorrow. Other drivers like Ryan Preece looking for a job. He's starting 22nd. Bubba Wallace starting all the way back in 24th. Really disappointing, to be honest. I really expected him to set the world on fire, unfortunately, and just didn't have the pace or speed in qualifying. He'll be starting in 24th. Kyle Busch, 27th. Very disappointed in the speed that number 8 team showed, and they were way off their teammate. It's really concerning because this is a driver that absolutely necessarily needs to turn the corner very quickly. It just seems like they don't have the overall pace or speed right now. He'll start in the back. Same with Joey Logano. Very disappointed in their qualifying stretch. They're going to be starting in 26. Corey Heim, who will be making his first start with 23XI Racing, he'll be starting in 29. There's a good chance he will be in that car potentially next year. A tryout, he was really good in practice. I think he will have a better run than where he qualified today. He'll be starting in 29th tomorrow. Justin Haley technically qualified 33rd, but he will have to go to the rear of the field because they had an unapproved adjustment right as they were getting out on the track. I think he'll have to unfortunately start at the rear of the field and we'll have to go down there. And then obviously last car was Chad Fincham. So that was the top, those guys. Let's talk about this qualifying format. Can we, for the love of God, go back to a simplified format and stop doing this game show format? Because it feels really confusing because while Josh Berry is starting on the front row, Christopher Bell was quicker, and I think Brad Keselowski was also a little bit faster than Josh Berry. Yet, those guys are starting behind Josh Berry. I feel like when it comes to a format for qualifying, we need to simplify it and stop trying to game it up. It was already confusing enough as it is. They changed it up going this year, and they changed it again. I was not a fan when they announced this. We don't need to keep changing these formats and trying to game it up. I feel like the simple thing you do is you do how the Xfinity Series does. You go by the slowest to the fastest. That's how you do it, and fastest to slowest. We should be doing it more simplified like how the Truck Series does it or the Xfinity Series does it. We don't need to game it up. If you keep doing it like this, less people are going to tune in to qualifying. It's just that plain and simple. You don't need to keep changing qualifying to make it a show. Make it more simple. Don't make it so complicated. I've seen already a lot of people that are frustrated with the qualifying format. I was not a big fan when they announced it. Can we please go back to a more simplified format in NASCAR? Because if you can do that, I think you're going to have a lot of fans that are happy and might actually tune into qualifying. Do it how the Xfinity Series does it going forward. Stop trying to game it up and trying to make qualifying more interesting than it is. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It's way too overcomplicated. Let's make it a lot more simple going forward. So, that is going to be reactions to NASCAR Cup Series qualifying at Nashville. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are the thoughts about Cup Series qualifying? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Congratulations Denny Hamlin on winning his second pole of 2024, and also let me know your thoughts on what you would like to change to qualifying for the Cup Series. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later today on the channel, we have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race review from Nashville Superspeedway. We also likely have a Shane Van Gisbergen video dropping later today as well. Tomorrow, we're going to have the starting lineup for the Ally 400, and we're also going to have the Cup Series race review from Nashville. And then Monday, we're going to have a NASCAR news. We discuss news over the course of the last couple of days, because trust me, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about on this channel as we take you guys to Chicago. We're also going to have entry list videos dropping for both the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series race. Should be really fun and exciting. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.